when you work that hard and to have your top network actually out to try to make you fail.
So they can say you failed. Well, it's more they're scared of what's in these. And coming up next week, who knows? They say they're airing the Skinwalker episode. Jesse, any other points you want to make on the TV show?
No, just that I hope people enjoy them. They're certainly entertaining. I'm very proud of what we've done. And in doing this show, we've done 24 of them now. I'll say this about it. I've met some of the most interesting, strange people in the world. And really, that's what life's all about, isn't it? Going out there and getting life experiences. And I got to tell you, doing 3 seasons of conspiracy theory has really added, if you can, to my life experiences.
Oh, I've had an amazing time. Just the shows, 3 or 4 each season that I've been able to be involved with. Why do you think the FEMA camp show scared them so bad? Because you had former FBI agents admitting plans to round us up?
Well, because obviously they don't want us to know. And if you tie that into the show that we showed, that showed Monday on the Ozarks, it appears that the elites are going to all go underground while the big Armageddon happens up above. And who goes into these FEMA camps? Obviously, they don't want people to realize that these camps are out there and that they're waiting for us, that whoever's going to end up in them. And who will that be? Dissenters like me and Alex Jones? I don't know. But obviously they've got somebody in mind that's going to occupy these places, or why would they be building 6 of them throughout the country?
Well, the power structure's scared of you. That's why they waited till you went into Mexico to announce that you were dancing around saying you were glad Navy SEALs were dead, when you'd been on my show saying you hate the wars because it kills people. You were there to speak at a commencement. You were there to support people. It's asinine you would do something like that. I know you too well for 7 years now. Briefly, things are going well, if there's any justice at least, in your lawsuit to get your name back.
Well, we'll see what happens. Like I said, we're deposing him today, and I'm as far as I'm concerned, we're heading to trial, because I'm not going to settle, because I want my name restored to me, and I want a jury to come down with the preponderance of evidence stating that the event never happened and that this guy lied top to bottom. You know, that that whole chapter in his book is a complete lie. So naturally, I would question everything else in his book, because if that's a lie, what else is a lie?
Well, it's just ridiculous that you would say something like that, and I know it hurt you when I called you in Mexico and gave you the news, but it's I've
hurt me. I'll tell you, I am so loyal to the teams, the underwater demolition SEAL teams, that in my deposition I told them, I said, other than killing my wife and children, this is the worst thing that could have ever happened to me.
No, I never heard you like it. I mean, you didn't start crying, but I could tell it was you had to sit down. Did you have to sit down when I told you that?
No, but it gutted me, because I feel betrayed. And like I've said, Alex, I don't think I can go to a reunion again, because I'd be looking over my shoulder. That was the one place I could go to, no matter what I did, where I always felt safe. I always felt I'd never get stabbed in the back. Now it simply isn't true. I don't trust the young guys out there now. You know, who will be the next to throw me under the bus for their convenience and so they can make money?
When people try to steal your honor, it dishonors them, and it's just so pitiful.
Yeah, it really, truly is, and that's why I'm going to go to court on this thing. I won't say there won't be a settlement, but in order for a settlement to take place, he's going to have to come out and openly admit that chapter in his book was fabricated.
Jesse, I know you've got to go, but I'm going to twist your arm here. I've got one more question on the other side with Jesse Ventura. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
We're on the march. The Empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
Sick of the globalist eugenicist control freaks adding poison to your water and laughing as you get sick and die? Start purifying your water with ProPure. My friends, I've done a lot of research, and the best gravity filter out there, bar none, is ProPure, and it's available discounted at Infowars.com. Its filters are silver impregnated to prevent bacterial growth. There's no priming required. It's NSF 42 certified. Optional fluoride filters can reduce fluoride up to 95%. Easy to set up and use. Doesn't require electricity. Purify water from lakes, streams, ponds, and wells. This filter system leaves in beneficial minerals, which is key. Save money by not buying bottled water and avoid BPA that leaches from the plastic. ProPure is the best gravity-fed filter out there. It's what my family uses. Infowars.com already has the lowest price on ProPure. But if you add the promo code WATER at checkout, you get an additional 10% off at Infowars.com. You can also call to order 888-253-3139. Have you ever wanted to generate your own supply of electrical power, even save money on your electric bill? If so, this could be one of the most important messages you will ever hear. Solar-powered generators are now available. These emergency backup systems provide life-saving electrical power. Unlike gas generators, a solar generator runs quietly, emits no fumes, and produces electricity from the sun. It's like having an electrical power plant running quietly in your own home. Run sump pumps, shortwave radios, computers, and even keep your food from spoiling. Whether it's hurricanes, ice storms, brownouts, or blackouts, you'll never suffer through painful power outages again. And here's the best news. A remarkable fall truckload sale is going on right now that gets you $1,700 in bonuses when you buy a solar generator. To find out why these solar generators are the best generators and get $1,700 in bonuses for doing so, go to falltruckloadsale.com. That's falltruckloadsale.com. Generate your own supply of electricity. Go to falltruckloadsale.com. That's falltruckloadsale.com.
If you want an American company with American products made by Americans, here is the Cal Ben Soap Company. Alex and his staff have used these pure soap products for years. These all-natural soaps are made from the highest quality vegetable and coconut oils that are earth-friendly and safe. See them on the web at 5starsoap.com or call 800-340-7091 for a free catalog. Buy the 1 to 2 month sample package and enjoy soaps that are twice as good as what you're using now. Or save big with a 1 to 2 year supply of soaps for all your cleaning needs. This is an amazing deal. You can save thousands of dollars and you will love the way real soap makes you feel. See them on the web at 5starsoap.com or call 800-340-7091 for a free catalog.
The answer to 1984 is 1776. You're listening to The Alex Jones Show.
A few more minutes with former Minnesota Governor Jesse Ventura. By the way, we carry his last 4 books. They're all excellent. I know everybody knows the Republicans and Democrats are part of the same club at the top. His new book exposes that, but it's a great gift to give your friends and family that don't know. And his new book on that subject is available. I love his document on the 63 documents the government doesn't want you to read because it's a quick page turner, but fill the documents and photos. Don't Start the Revolution Without Me. They're all available at InfoWarsStore.com, discounted together or separately, or call 888-253-3139. A lot of work went into this, and I was talking to the Gov during the break, and I said, hey, do you want to give the number out or the email? Well, I mean, in your own words, do you think people should contact True TV and try to make sure that they don't deep six this season?
Like I am, that they haven't given us one specific time that you can look forward to every week. I mean, how do they expect a TV show to be successful when it's on Wednesday at 2 different times, and then they switch it over to Monday and there's no advertising, they don't tell anybody? So it's clear. And if people want to call them, I'd love it. I'd love for people to call up True TV and Time Warner and express their dissatisfaction with how they're trying to deep six conspiracy theory, and that obviously they don't want the show to be successful.
Well said. And there's a toll number and a toll-free number. We'll give them both out. It's 212-484-8000, 212-484-8000. They erase the shows off DVRs. They don't air shows. Ask them, where's the TSA special about the cancer? Chertoff gets interviewed and gets destroyed. Just like that congressman got exposed about the FEMA camps, trying to say they didn't exist. Then he was shown the bill that he co-supported. And then I do remember that bill. I mean, Jesse, you absolutely annihilated that guy. And Ron Paul, in his farewell address 2 weeks ago, said, we have more and more a state-run media. And what's happened to you, Governor, is proving it.
Oh, yeah, I agree completely that our media today, for the most part, is corporate-run by the corporate powers and the power entities of the world. And unfortunately, that's where probably 90% of Americans get their facts from today. And until they break free from corporate media and start looking in other places to learn the truth, I'm afraid we're going to head down a bad road here.
I agree with you. Let me give that number out again. It's 212-484-8000. And here's the toll-free number. We'll put that up on screen for TV viewers. Radio listeners, it's 800-268-7856, 800-268-7856. And look, if you are a cable subscriber or a Dish Network or DirecTV, call up and say, hey, you know what? This is one of my favorite shows. It's got top ratings. We want to see the TSA show. And we want to see the FEMA camp show re-air from last year. And we want to see these not hidden and moved around like it's an Easter egg hunt. Why are you doing this? Governor, in closing here, we were talking about being honorable during the break. And I was saying, that I would never betray you or any of my friends. And you were saying, well, that's all anybody's got is their honor. And it's so sad that you're saying you don't feel safe now, even going to a Navy SEAL reunion, that somebody else could just make something up about you. But that's the new modern thing, where you just make something up. Just in the last 2 weeks, I have stopped a corporation and a law firm from suing people who lied about them just to get at me because I'm just too busy fighting the globalist that I've just accepted people are going to lie and try to destroy my character. They're just so dumb they then attack other people, and they have no idea that I'm sitting there holding back lawsuits against them. And I don't think
it's interesting, Alex, because I do a lot of reading, and I read a thing recently in a book where they said they'll destroy that the government will destroy their character before they assassinate you. Your character will get assassinated first, and then your physical body will be assassinated second.
That's where I was going. It's incredible. We're on the same page. I didn't know exactly. That's why this is dangerous, is that when they really intensify this stuff, that's when they're getting ready to kill you. And I hope they don't kill you. I hope they don't kill me.
Oh, well, if they do, we'll go down in a blaze of glory.
Well, now you said you...
Like I've always said to you, Alex, if I turn up dead, don't believe the official story, because people out there need to understand, when the government comes out with an official story, it's generally to protect officials.
Well, that's what I've said. When they come out instantly with something like 25 minutes after Breitbart had gone to the hospital and said, oh, it's normal, it's official, it's nothing. When they come out and say, oh, well, we got Lee Harvey Oswald before he's even been arrested, that's when you know. And here's my final point on that. I know you did a mind control episode. You've done a lot of research on it. It's in the Denver papers, Westworld and others, that the inmate and other inmates are saying similar things. Said James Holmes, the Batman shooter, said he was under mind control. Let me just fill you in on this, Governor, if you don't know. The top Pentagon, I mean, she was the head of the Air Force program in San Antonio. She was sent out there, and the police said, oh, we don't want the 5-inch file she had with him, where reportedly the defense wanted it, talking about how he was planning all this. They said, we don't want that. The prosecution doesn't want that. They tried to suppress it, and they have suppressed it. Now the police say no inmates were around him, but it was on the news that for days he was yelling and screaming, and that the inmates were complaining. Holmes reportedly told inmates he was under mind control and was programmed, and it turns out he was in a DARPA program for brain interface to hypnotize people. This is all confirmed. I mean, this fits the Sirhan model, but with a high-tech overlay. There's a briefing, Gov. What is your take on this?
Well, again, I question all the assassinations that have happened in this country, because